Breaking: Peter Obi shuns Northern Nigeria outcry, endorses Tinubu tax reform bill. And now to the news info. The 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has voiced cautious support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's proposed tax reform bills, while urging transparency, inclusivity and broad public participation in the process. This man should if you talk now, they will attack you. Eh? It's not better you just talk so that they will not hold the things that you are saying against you. In a statement released on his official Twitter account, Obi described tax reform as a critical issue for Nigeria but emphasized that it must be approached thoughtfully and inclusively. He called for public hearings to ensure that Nigerians from diverse backgrounds have a platform to engage in the reform process. Yes, we need to have a public hearing. We need to really know what is inside the tax reform bill that is making the North to reject it and saying they don't want it. We want to know what is inside. Tax reform is a critical issue and there is nothing wrong with pursuing it. Obi stated, however, such reform must be subject to robust and informed public debate. A public hearing on tax reform is essential, allowing Nigerians from all walks of life to engage meaningfully. This is how we build public trust and ensure inclusivity in policy making. They really need to start doing that, including us. Let there be inclusivity. Don't just make decisions and think, oh, Nigerians will be okay with it. No. You are governing us. Even though you selected yourself in, we still have the right to know exactly what is going on. You should tell us, you should carry us along and not just do things and say, okay, and whatever I do, they are going to be okay with it, whether they like it or not. We should stop doing that and try to start including Nigerians in any decision that they make. Obi highlighted the importance of considering the broader impact of tax reforms beyond merely increasing government revenue. He argued that any policy changes must take into account their overall effects on the nation's economic and social sustainability. When considering tax reforms and similar issues, it is insufficient to focus solely on the benefits of the government, particularly in terms of increasing revenue collection. We must also take into account the overall impact on the nations and the sustainability of all its regions, Obi said. Acknowledging the significance of reform, Obi urged the government to prioritize public sensitization and secure buy-in from citizens to foster trust and legitimacy in governance. That trust is very important. They really need to work on us trusting them because nobody trusts this government except the ones that voted for them. Nobody trusts you, so you really need to work on us trusting you. Everything that you are promising to do, and the reform be whatever it is that is there that is going to make Nigeria work better, you better do it so that we can trust you properly. And yes, they should include us. They should come and tell us what is inside the reform bills. So know why the North are really complaining. We really need to know what they are complaining about. We know what they are complaining, but we need to also hear and see what the reform bill is all about. So I hope that they tell us. They said they will tell us that there will be public hearing. We are hoping and we are waiting for it. Let us prioritize transparency, deliberation, and public engagement in charting the path forward. This is how we build a truly participatory democracy. It concluded, yes, people need to include us. Don't just make decisions and say, oh, they are going to be okay with it. Things are going to be going on in the country. The president will not come and talk. He will not see anything. All through the NSAS protests, all the protests that people are protesting, at least you come out and deliberate with people. Dialogue, that is what people are asking for, nothing much. At least you talk so that we'll know that, okay, yes, you actually feel our pain, you actually want to listen to us, you actually want to hear us. But no, you will not do anything, you just act as if nothing is happening, the country is okay. You just keep us like that as if we are mumus. Nobody can say anything. Even if you talk, you don't say anything, you don't dialogue, you don't act as if you care about people. So it will be really hard for anybody to trust this president or this government that is running right now. It is very going to be hard. And to earn it, to get a trust, you have to earn it. To get somebody's trust, you really have to earn it. And that means you have to work hard for it. So they really need to work hard for us to start trusting them as the president, because it's going to be very, very difficult. Obi's statement comes amid growing debate on Tinubu's tax reform agenda, with some critics arguing it could impose undue burdens on ordinary Nigerians. Well, it might, because some people don't pay tax, so they have to start paying their tax. And the only people that have been coming out to complain about this tax reform bill are the Northerners, because those ones, obviously, they are very lazy. They don't want to do anything. They just want to keep enjoying because we voted for him. So as long as you voted for him, he helped him to win election, and so he has to do everything that you want. It's not going to be business as usual again. So that is why they have been complaining. His endorsement, tempered with calls for transparency and public dialogue, underscores the need for a balanced approach that aligns economic policy with the interest of the people. Yes, so, but I didn't mention the Northerners. So why did they say he shunned the North so that they will start attacking him, Abi? Okay, Kufri Etim says, without transparency, we are not informed and do not know about policies APCs imposing. Yes, they need to be transparent, very transparent, extremely transparent. If you have nothing to hide, if you really want to do right by Nigerians, there's nothing to hide. Just be transparent. Anything you are doing, just carry us along. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to carry people along. Oh, we want to do this thing. This is how it's going. And we are showing you. If you're okay with it, we say go ahead. If you're not okay with it, we dialogue. We say, okay, what can you do? Okay, people should try to change something there. That is how a government should be. Not that you just make decisions and just think everybody is going to be okay with it. No. That transparency is very, 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 very important. Andrew Osigbo says, people are saying that Tinubu's head is not correct. He smokes cocaine a lot. He doesn't know what he's doing. But from this tax reform, many people now know that Tinubu knows what he's doing. Only the politicians know about the tax reform. They've told us that the tax reform is going to better the lives of Nigerians. We have heard. But we also need to know what the bill is all about. So the public hearing, until there is public hearing that we know, that is when we can fully support. We are in support. It's not as if we are not in support because they've told us what's inside. And only the Northerners have been complaining about it. But yes, we still need to know about it. Tinubu know what he's doing. I don't know. He's an accountant by profession. Accountant of which university? Okay. I even learned that he has started paying the money Nigerians is owing. All of these things, you know it. From where? How do you know he has been paying money that Nigerians are owing? Somebody that is borrowing more money is paying. How is he paying? So he's borrowing money to pay loans. Because I don't understand you. Beg. Say a word. Onyinye Anisi says, if I were Peter Obi, I will remain silent and watch Yoruba and Hausa to finish what they have started. Okay. Christopher says, Obi has started to see the light in the Miloko philosophy and I'm beginning to like him for that. That is what we have been saying all this while. No more bitter, but Peter. Well, it still doesn't change the fact that he was rigged out of the election. It still doesn't change the fact, though it's in the past and everybody has moved on, but it still doesn't change the fact that he was rigged. So, he doesn't have a choice. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.